Hey, friends and fellow stackers, this is Eric. Welcome back and Happy New Year. It is January 1st, 2020. I just happened to catch a video from Silvercat doing his video here on the top 10 coins that he acquired in 2019. Not necessarily 2019 dated coins, but ones that he acquired that year. And I like the idea. He had some great ones, so I highly encourage you to go check out his video. I'll put a link to it in the description below. But in response to his challenge to share what our favorite 10 coins from last year were, let's all have a look. Alright, these aren't going to be in any particular order of when I picked them up or my favorite piece or anything of that, but just 10 pieces I thought were significant, beautiful, important, just ones that I thought were great. We're going to fire right off with the first one, and that is my 1 ounce gold American Eagle. And this was significant for me. This is a 2004, and I bought this obviously just for the gold. This was my most significant purchase of 2019, and it's representative of my overall shift, as most of you know from my goals and discussion of where I'm heading in the future stacking. Going to move more into the yellow metal, and so that's why I chose this one. Number one, not necessarily for a particular reason, but representing my shift into the gold stacking. So that's my coin number one, my 1 ounce gold American Eagle. Next up is the Queen Anne's Revenge Black Flag Blackbeard 1 ounce coin, and this is from the Perth Mint. From Tuvalu. This one came out of nowhere, and everybody was scrambling to get these. This was kind of a hot release. I know they came out with a 5 ounce version that was going for a super high premium. So I actually, when I wanted to order these, APMEX didn't even have them in stock anymore. I ended up ordering from a place called the Honor Mint, which I'd never done business with before, but I did order from them. They had the best price available at the time, and the order went great. So no problem with them. So that's second coin on the list. Again, not in any particular order, but that's the Queen Anne's Revenge Black Flag Blackbeard 1 ounce coin. The next, and this was the next rendition, the 2019, the third in the series of the Perth Mint 1 ounce Australian Silver Swan. I like this, and it's relevant to me on this list because I only started stacking in the middle of 2017, I found it was not worth my while, and I didn't want to go to the expense and trouble of backdating the run of kookaburras or koalas. This was the first series that was starting out while I was stacking that I could get in from Coin 1. And I do have the 2017 and the 2018 just in BU. So that's my my goal and my plan moving along, is picking up one of each year and kind of building a nice date run. So that's the third in the series of the Australian Silver Swan. Number 4 is a round, and this is the Salvate Metal Salvation Nation 2 ounce round that he put out just this year. And I got this on here because as many of you also do, we all know Salvate Metal's a esteemed member of the community, and one would say a leader in the community, and a true friend and a nice guy. So I was honored to get his round and support him in that manner. I think it's a beautiful piece. I know I've shown this a little better detail on previous videos when I've purchased it. In fact, I believe these are available now on the APMEX website for those who may still be interested in ordering one. So, for sake of community members and a great guy, that's number 4 on my list. Again, not in any order. I'll say that 100 times, you get sick of it. Next on the list, And this is the 1 ounce Germania from 2019. This was the first to come out. 5 mark. It's not actually a coin. It's considered a round, but it's from the Germania Mint. And this is what kick-started all of. I'm not doing the allegories and all that. I know those are pretty hot, and everybody's gathering them up. And Silver Cat also had this one, and he is absolutely right with stunning detail. The Germania Mint is just killing it with quality and great pieces that my camera is doing absolutely no justice to, so don't mind that. But yeah, this was the first one to come out. Again, I'm not doing the allegories where they're doing like the Britannia and the Germania or the Columbia or whatever, but I wanted to get this one. So there's number 5, and logically number 6 is also from the Germania Mint. This is the Oak Leaf, 1 ounce. Again, not really a coin, it's a round, but I really love like the reverse there with the eagle, the bicephalous eagle, the 2-headed eagle with the arrows and stuff. 5 marks, but again, it's just a round, but great detail. And again, my camera is not really doing this justice at this time, but and again, Silver Cat touched on this, and I agree with him on how significant it is that the Germania Mint is really just top of the game as far as quality and beautiful renditions of what they're putting on their coins. So I agree with him, and that's why that's coming in at number 6, I guess. Number 7, this was something I happened to pick up on a good deal. I think it was way back when everybody was getting that Apollo coin. There was some like $10 coupon that, and forgive me, I can't even remember who. I don't know if it's Provident or whatever. I wasn't really interested in the Apollo silver coin, but the coupon worked for this as well, and I actually got this for like $18. It was like a couple bucks over spot when it normally goes for in the $30 range, and this is the 1 ounce Angel. And it's from the Isle of Man. I also have the Noble, which is like the ship. And again, I thought, and as you saw, it's a 2018, but I picked it up this year. But this kind of is like goes as a set with the Noble, and since I had that one, I wanted to get the Angel, so that's why it's on my list. That's number 7. Number 8, and just because I'm collecting this series, and I really love this series, so I'm just like the Black Flag and everything else, I like nautical themed pieces, and this in fact is called the Nautical Ounce. This is the 3rd in the series from Rwanda, and it is the Victoria 2019. And simply because I love this series, they did the Santa Maria and then the Endeavor, so this is the 3rd ship in the series, and so that's why that's in the list. Number 9, simply because I just recently picked it up, and this is kind of indicative of the whole series. I love this series, and I know what most people do. It's very popular. I'm just doing it in the 2 ounce. This is the White Lion Amour de More, but it's to be representative of all the Queen's Beast coins each year that come out. It's one series that I'm happy to collect, and I know we have just 2 more coins left in the series to finish it off. So it's kind of nice to have and that's all the scratches on the capsule, but that is one of the nice things to be able to have a set that has a defined end date that we can all get in on without having to be open-ended. So that is number 9 on the list. And number 10, if you couldn't have guessed it already, is going to be the 2019 S Enhanced Reverse Proof American Silver Eagle that came out from the U.S. Mint just in middle of November. As many of you may have seen already, I did a video on this just recently. I got the results back, and this example, this particular coin that I have, came back. I had it graded by PCGS as a perfect PR70, and it came with the it's not signed, so it's not anything particularly special, and it's number 21170, so not one of the first 100, but they did the COA for authenticity, so it kind of goes together as a set now. So that's coin number 10. If I had to really say anything, that's my number 1 pick for myself, for what I was able to get this year. But that's Pardon the camera shaking a bit. Just do a quick overview again, and these are my coins that I've decided were significant, memorable, beautiful, or for collections I like, or whatever. And that's why they are the top 10 pieces that I have picked up this year. Like Silvercat said, I'd love to see some more folks coming back with their top 10, so feel free to put together a video. Shout out Silvercat. Again, I'll put a link to his video down below so you can check him out. And thank you very much, guys. I hope you've enjoyed.